Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Not concussion. You know, you can get hit on the chin and still get some concussion. So let's talk about some chins, right? Let's talk about Jim Lampley, right? Jim Lampley, HBO legend, right? Who, we all kind of thought, he's going on the racist side, right? But all those people that be racist, now that podcasts are out, now that you got your own platforms and you're not just working for the man, a lot of them people that we were calling racist, all of a sudden ain't that racist. Have you noticed? Which lead me to believe the government paying people to be racist. Some of these networks out there that just people are just saying stuff that they lying and they know they lying and everybody that's listening to them know they lying. Yeah, you're getting paid to do that. And not always getting paid from Russia. It's the American government too. But at the end of the day, even the Jim Lampley sounded a little different than he sounded about 5 years ago. Have you noticed? Right? Paulie Malignaggi, Tim Bradley. All of a sudden, like y'all always say, keep it 100, which the translation for keeping it 100 is somebody got your damn opinion. That's all it means. Just stop writing keep it at 100. What you mean is has my opinion. That's the translation of that. By the way, this is a sidebar. Anyway, chins, but Jim Lampley. Jim Lampley says this. Canelo got one of the best chins ever. Now, I didn't even read the article. I just saw the thumbnail. I don't like to really do videos on thumbnails, but at this one, I'm admitting I didn't read the whole article. Okay, so if he didn't say that in the article, then I'm wrong. But Jim Lampley allegedly says that Canelo has the best chin ever. That's a lot less than saying the best chin in history, but saying the best chin ever. And a lot of times we always say something, just the best food I've ate ever. But you don't really mean ever, but you mean it's damn good food. That's what I think he would probably mean without reading it, because Canelo has a good chin, right? Now, I agree with him. Canelo has a very, very, very good chin, right? But before I say something good about Canelo, I want y'all to understand, right? This is just objectivity. Canelo's what's wrong with boxing. He should be nowhere near the top of the food chain in boxing, right? With all the people that he won't fight and haven't fought and wouldn't. Just because he's got 60 fights, but it was too many people that he wouldn't fight. There's too many shortcuts to get to the top, right? To me, that's just ain't gonna go with me. Because and here's the bottom line. Most people that are up at the top somewhere, like a Terrence Crawford or Alexander Usyk, Inouye, Bivol, those guys, right? And the only one Bivol is the only one was a question mark. But those other guys have been categorically the best in their divisions. Categorically the best. No doubt, no talking about it, no enough question marks. Categorically the best in the divisions that they went up in. Was there a doubt that Alexander Usyk was the best cruiserweight? Is there a doubt right now, quiet as it's kept, that he's the best heavyweight? It's a very small doubt. And the only reason you got a little doubt is because he's smaller than a few of them, right? If they was the same size, you wouldn't even be doubting that. Is there any doubt that Terrence Crawford was the best at lightweight when he left? Was the best at 140 when he left? Was the best at 147 when he left? And he's in the question in his fourth weight division as an old dude. The dude comes out to the ring walk with a walker, for crying out loud, and is still considered one of the best damn fighters in the division, his fourth division up. We ain't gonna categorically say nobody better than him at 154. Now, will you? Because who? Tim Chu? Because he was question mark. It's Fundura? Who? Who's supposed to be categorical? We would have said Majimov if he wouldn't have fought him. You ain't got nobody categorically better than him in that division. Now, Canelo, on the other hand, was he categorically the best at 154? Because he wouldn't fight Demetrius Andrade, who was the champion, and he didn't fight either one of the Charlos. And we saw him fight Lara when he didn't categorically win that fight. So he was nowhere near categorically the best at 154. Was he categorically the best at 160? He fought Golovkin 2 times, 3, but the last one when he was 40, I ain't gonna even count that. 2 times. Got a draw in the first one. Y'all know what time that was. Got a win in the second one, and y'all know what time that was. Didn't fight Jamal Charlo as his mandatory, and we got the infamous franchise title, which I call the Charlo belt. Then he wouldn't fight Demetrius Andrade for undisputed at 160 pounds, middleweight. So was he categorically the best there? Now at 168. 168, right? Left 160 to go to 168. Paid everybody he fought a whole lot of money because he wanted, hey man, y'all just don't go nowhere, don't fight nobody, please. Canelo Smith, I'm going to get you. You can get all the money you want, don't fight nobody. Hey, Billy Joe, hey, don't go fight nobody, man. Ooh, I'm glad Billy Joe was dope so he didn't have to fight Demetrius Andrade because I'd rather fight Billy Joe. Cool, Billy Joe, I'm going to pay you all you want. Hey, Kyler Plant, man, don't say no. Oh, you say no, man, I'm going to still give you some more. He wanted to hurry up and fight them, right? And was given the WBC belt instead of fighting David Benavidez and David Morrell. Is he categorically the best at 168 pounds right now or in the last 4 years? Categorically? That's why I keep using that word. Some of you, if you love Canelo, you're just going to say, yeah. But you're not. You don't believe it. You wouldn't bet no money on it. All right? He's not categorically. He went up to 175 and fought Sergey Kovalev and fought Bivol. Is he categorically the best up there? I don't even have to use the word categorically in that one, do I? I don't have to use categorically in any other weight divisions. The only one you could probably say was he categorically the best is in 168. 160, you don't have to say was he the best, period. Hell no. The answer for 154 and 160, 174 is hell to the no. And maybe 168 you can at least argue, but he won't fight Benavidez and Morrell. So that's what I feel about Canelo right now. He should be nowhere near the top of the food chain, nowhere near our pound-for-pound list. And the people that he wanted to fight, let's list some of them. I want to fight a Yildirim. Why would you want that? I want to fight a damn John Ryder. Why would you want that when there's other ones around there? I want to fight Amir Khan. For what reason would you want to do that? A chinny guy that's smaller than you. I want to fight Makabu. Please give me Makabu at cruiserweight. What would you want to do that for? Right? And I'm missing some that he wants to fight. Not to mention, we always getting on Floyd Mayweather for these show fights. He's talking about, I don't even know how that got in his mouth. Conor McGregor. Canelo's still in his prime. He ain't supposed to be talking about Conor McGregor, aren't you? Boxing fans who say that Floyd shouldn't be taking any of those kind of show fights. So you wouldn't want Canelo to do it, would you? One of your face of boxing? So that's what's up with Canelo. If boxing wasn't so damn racist, he would be nowhere near the top of it. He would be not in the, it'd be like top, like 18 pound for pound or something like that. Just because of his actions. Top 5 pound for pound guys don't ask to fight people like that. They're trying to make sure that there ain't nobody in or around their division that's better than them. That's what throughout history, whether they prove it or not, they're not allowing that, right? And he's allowing it because you're allowing him to do that because he can use your racism. It's just the same in politics. Hey, crime, all the immigrants are criminals. But you're doing all the crime your damn self and still want to run the place. It wouldn't work without racism. Bottom line. So let's make sure I lead with that. Because we're going to talk about Canelo's chin. Now, damn it, Canelo got a chin. And a whole lot of defense. And if it wasn't no racism in boxing, and he was where he was, like number 18 pound for pound, I'll be on here champion Canelo. I just don't like it's unjust for him to be up in front of people that he ain't better than. But this is a bad-ass dude. Canelo is bad. Canelo got some skill, okay? Got some serious defense, right? Serious defense, got some body work. You understand what I'm saying? Throws power punches. Okay, got stamina issues, but that's because I throw power punches all day. I ain't up in here pity-patting with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm Canelo Alvarez, and you ain't going to hit me, and I'm going to knock the hell out of you. That's what's going to happen. Because I'm Canelo and you ain't. That's what's up. And let me tell you about my chin. I've been hit by some hitters. You understand? I've been hit by some hitters. Now, I can go with the blow a little bit too, but I got hit flush several times. Y'all ain't seen me stumbling around because I'm stocky, I got a big neck, and I got skill. So that's what's up. So I got chin, so get up off me. Canelo got a good chin. The best ever, who knows about all that? But he's got a damn good chin. Damn good chin. We've seen him hit several times, and he's just taking it. Bam. And he ain't stumbling. Now, I haven't watched the Matthew Hatton fight, which everybody says is the infamous time that Canelo was a little hurt. But, man, if you had 60 fights and you ain't hurt but one time, then, you know, what the hell? We're going to have to give you a good chin, because if that ain't a good chin, then who the hell got one? You know what I mean? Canelo has a great chin. So I would argue Canelo has one of the best chins we got out there. Now, that's my positive Canelo. If you wanted to argue against Canelo's chin, the only argument you would probably have is the fact that he doesn't fight people that are bigger than him. That's the only thing you could say. Because throughout his career, he's kind of the bigger, the stockier guy that he's in the ring. He was even big. Actually, Bivol wasn't even bigger than him. You know, so he doesn't fight bigger guys where there's somebody bigger with a whole lot more power. And when he fought Golovkin, which he was kind of the same size as the first fight, you know, he was on them toes, you know, staying out of trouble, right? So it ain't like he's been fighting bigger guys, right? You know, like a Deontay Wilder. I'm just gonna say that, put that out there. People don't want to hear that, but he was taking a lot of shots from people 30 pounds heavier than him, right? I like to see smaller guys take shots from somebody 30 pounds heavier than them, because that's what Deontay was doing. Right, 30 pounds heavier than him. Mike Tyson too, a little at some points, right? So those some chins. That's why, you know, when you start talking weight, then we gotta leave heavyweights out of this, because heavyweights have more of a discrepancy, you know, in terms of weight. Most of those guys in those weight classes, you know, you're gonna be around 10 pounds in or around 10 pounds within that weight area of your opponent. Some heavyweights, you know, them little skinny ones, you know, the Herbie Hydes of the world and Deontay Wilders, they was fighting some bigger dudes and taking some blows from very, very bigger dudes. Well, I'm talking 25, 30 pound different. Them chins got to be factored in if we factoring in stuff with chins. But I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to say, I think Jim Lampley is onto something here. I think Canelo would have to be in the mix of having one of the best chins we've seen recently. You know what I'm saying? So let's go and give Canelo some love on that. I just think we've turned him into, not we, I ain't speak no French here. Boxing, I don't want to call them fans, but just despicable people have turned Canelo into a despicable person, right? He's not a good person anymore, right? Because he's become spoiled because, you know, who does the sport? Your parents make you spoiled. These so-called, I can't call them fans. What's another word for them? Them people out there that just don't care about sport and justice and fairness and stuff like that. They've turned him into this. He wasn't like this at the beginning. He wasn't. But now, what if I can just do what I want and nothing never happens? What are you going to turn into? You know, a person only goes as far as you let him. So I can't really blame Canelo only that. And I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, I don't like him anymore, that I can't see the fact that this boy got some skills and a great-ass chin. We ain't going that far about nothing. Canelo got, you know, skills and a great ass chin. You know, I just don't like him because it's not just anymore. But if justice was involved and he was like number 18 pound for pound or something like that, where he would belong, and it was fairness, and a Demetrius Andrade would have got his shot, or Jamal Charlo would have got his shot at least, and he beat him. But at least they got their shot, and you know we haven't sending David Morrell up to weight divisions, and Benavidez can get his shot, or Canelo says, "Hey, I'm just gonna give up the belts," and you know the WBA, WBC, and all the sanctioned bodies was acting right, and it was justice in boxing. This would be a whole totally different conversation. This would be a damn near I Like Canelo channel, but it's just not just. So therefore, it is what it is. But we gonna agree on one goddamn thing: Canelo got a chin. Dome Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.